So today I'm gonna do a flip through or a walkthrough of the Hero's Journal. And I love the tagline for this one. It says, give your goal a quest. They also say somewhere in here, is your goal worth a quest? And I would say yes, absolutely it is. This planner really appeals to me because I'm a gamer at heart. I love fantasy. I love fantasy movies and worlds and books. And so what's so cool about this is this planner or this journal really gives you an opportunity to take your goal through kind of a fantasy story almost. So it comes in this lovely box, as you can see. And I'm gonna review some specs really quick. So it's 90 undated daily pages. So you have about 3 months worth of planning and working through your goals if you use it every single day. There are 6 reflection sections, which I'll show you in a second. There are inspirational quotes throughout. The journal is broken into 3 different acts. So think acts in terms of theater. So Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. This is an A5 size journal, so it's 5.5 by 8 inches, and it's hardcover. And you can buy this in different colors. The options that they had when I was on their website are Mountain Gray, Dragonfire Red, Royal Purple, and Wildwood Green. There are also a couple of bookmarks. There's a bookmark ribbon, which you'll see here. And then there is also another bookmark here that comes with the planner that actually has 3 months habit tracker on it. So I thought that was pretty cool. It also has a rubber band so that you can keep it closed. And you can see the gold foiling on the cover, but also on the spine. So diving into the planner, they have a welcome page. The first thing that this planner has you do is, find your North Star. So I'm not going to get into all the details of this, but basically what drives you? What is the thing that's driving you to want to go after the goal that you are working on? It also has you define your quest. What is your quest? And then it also has you think through, if you decide to refuse the call as the hero in your life, if you decide to refuse the call, what does that mean for you? So there's some reflective questions here that you can either think about or pull out a separate page and just write about, or use the blank pages in the back. There's about 7 blank pages in the back of this journal, and just really consider what happens if you refuse the call to complete this quest. You also have a section here of making a commitment to accepting your quest. And then there is also instructions on how to work with the journal and what the importance of each of the tasks in here. As I mentioned, the journal is divided into 3 acts, so you're going to see the first one here starts. And basically this journal, it consists of, if you think about the structure, it consists of daily layouts. So there, like I said, there's 90 undated daily layouts, but then there's 6 reflection sections throughout. So there's about every 9 to 11 days, you're going to be asked to reflect on your quest and how things are going. And I am not going to show you all of the reflection pages because every reflection page has different questions, because I want to leave some mystery. But here's an example of the reflection that you'll come up, and it will ask you 2 questions, and this will ask you to really reflect on what's going on. The daily page is a 2-page layout. It has a gratitude section. It has an undated schedule, so it runs from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. It also has a place here where you identify today's allies. So what are the things that are your friend or helping you today? What is your quest for the day on the right-hand side? And then to seize the day, what are the top 3 things that you need to do to really seize the day? And there you'll notice there's check boxes at the side. There's a note section here. Here's where you'll see those inspirational quotes. And then they offer a section for today's threats and what are the things that are maybe keeping you from your quest. And so as you'll notice, as you move through the planner, you'll finish Act 2, you'll reflect on Act 2, give it a name, or I'm sorry, reflect on Act 1, give it a name, and you'll move on to Act 2. And what's so cool about this planner is it's really taking you through a journey of a fantasy world, because in Act 2, you're now encountering different landscape, different characters in the story that they've created. And I'm gonna pop to the back because I wanna leave some mystery with this because I just think it's so cool. But they do give you a map. It's a hero's guide to the land of Historia. So this is the map. This is where you are traveling as you're going through your quest and you're reaching your goal. And then they also have a lexicon of all the different characters that you're meeting that are involved in the story. So it's just really cool. I love it. I can't wait to start using it. And if you have any questions, just let me know and drop them in the comments.